It's really beautiful to see elements of symmetry echoed in nature. The things that you see that have that symmetry are the exact same things that we're looking for in working on in the lab. I was homeschooled in Southern California and had the freedom to be able to pursue the topics that caught my attention. The two things that were interesting to me growing up were always science and then mechanical things. And when I took this biochemistry class, that was when I really sort of latched onto this idea of, oh yeah, I can go and become a biochemist and satisfy those two sort of passions of mine. One of the great things about working in science is that you can work all over the world. Lots of innovative people and companies are in the Washington area. People that are interested in being plugged into technology and science and development, as well as being active. The company that I work for, UCB, focuses primarily in severe disease in neurology and immunology, diseases that are related to epilepsy, rheumatoid arthritis, with different skin conditions, people that have psoriasis. Those are the types of diseases that we work across. We set up thousands and thousands of experiments on a monthly basis. The real work comes when you need to be looking at each of those experiments on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, seeing how they're evolving over time, and then identifying which of those thousands of results is the one that is worth following up on and is going to be impactful in the long run. Now that I've had a number of years in pharmaceutical research, it's really helpful to be in an environment where the company that I work for has patient needs at the forefront. And as researchers, that's not going to be working with the patient to take the drug that was made today, but we can lay the foundation for benefit for patients that are struggling with severe diseases 5 and 10 and 15 years and beyond down the road. It's so great to be doing cutting edge research in this little sort of building in the middle of the forest that no one would think twice about. Working in pharma and biological sciences research, you spend a lot of time sort of like turning your focus inward and looking at how cells interacting, how proteins work together. When you have the opportunity to commute through a beautiful area, it's a way to refocus and zoom out and see how the work that you do on such a small level is a tiny little piece that fits into the larger ecosystem that surrounds you. My wife and I love Seattle. It's the most beautiful place I've ever lived. We like to cook a lot together. She's often the one that's looking and finding new recipes. For her, the enjoyment is making it that first time and that first bite and being so satisfying. For me, actually, the enjoyment is thinking, okay, how am I going to do this differently next time? We tried this. How about we cook it a little longer, turn up the temperature a little bit? So we find ways that we can enjoy the same activity and take away totally different things from that fun. We started playing ping pong. Being able to spend some time just unwinding and having a conversation about our days and weeks while we're batting the ball around is a lot of fun. Cycling, I approach it just like everything else in my life as a scientist. I have a program that I follow each week with interval training. Here in Washington, there's this mountain called Hurricane Ridge, and it rises right up from the ocean up 5,000 feet to this beautiful view. It's a big challenge, but you get to that top and that view is just the payoff. When we share sort of who we are along with the work we do, that allows people to really see that scientists are people who want the best for the patients that they serve. And a recurring feature at all the company-wide town halls is we get to hear from patients who are actively taking therapies that we've produced. It's really neat to be able to see that what you do today allows people to be having their lives changed down the road. I'm doing what I'm passionate about and producing the best possible solutions that I can. Seeing those wins be able to help patients ultimately is the best way of helping people to change their view of what pharma looks like.